This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. With the recent stretch of cool nights, surface water temperatures are dropping on area lakes and reservoirs. On Cedar Creek Lake, water temperatures have dropped into the mid-60s after running in the low 70s last week. Some of the bass are still in deeper water, but we are seeing better numbers of bigger fish closer to the bank this week. Best numbers of bass are coming off the margins of the weed beds. Largemouth had a good spawn this year, so hopefully these fish will contribute to the population in a few years if we can get some good overwinter survival. Red ear sunfish continue to improve with increasing number and sizes, target the backs of coves and creeks with worms and small rooster tails. On Wood Creek Lake, the bigger bass are still holding deeper, although a few have moved in on the shallow waters and the fallen trees. Red ear and bluegill can be found in good numbers in shallow cuts and coves and can be picked up on crickets and worms. On Lake Cumberland, lake levels are continuing to fall for the winter drawdown, and water temperatures are running in the upper 60s and low 70s. The black bass bite has been hit or miss recently, but try targeting rock walls along drop-offs near submerged structure and main lake points using crankbaits. On the Cumberland tailwater, the Corps of Engineers continues to operate sluice gates to help improve the dissolved oxygen in the tailwater. This does create some rough water near the dam, so please use caution when fishing in that area. Elsewhere in the district, October means trout stocking. Several lakes and streams will be stocked during the month. Check out fw.ky.gov and search for trout stocking to find out more information on stocking dates and locations. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Fishing Report. Water levels and conditions at our larger Army Corps lakes across the district are variable. Most lakes are still close to summer pool with the exceptions of Carr Creek, Buckhorn, and Martins Fork lakes, which have begun the first phase of winter drawdown. Those three lakes are still less than 1 foot below summer pool. Water temperatures are in the mid-60s at the surface. Yatesville and Dewey lakes have started to turn over. Recent bass surveys at both of these lakes have shown larger bass moving shallow to feed on gizzard shad. Weed beds, brush piles, and submerged treetops at Yatesville are holding good numbers of bass. At Dewey Lake, the shad have begun moving shallow into the backs of larger coves. Both bass and muskie are moving into those coves to feed heavily. The recent flooding we saw in September caused Carr Creek Lake to stay at a high level for an extended period of time. This high water has temporarily suppressed the hydrilla growth there, and anglers now have much better access to shallow water areas. Be sure to add Carr Creek Lake as a stop on your fall fishing plans for quality bass and crappie fishing. Recent bass surveys at Fish Trap Lake have shown good numbers of 18 to 21-inch largemouth bass, even some reaching over 6 pounds. We have also seen smallmouth over 21 inches at Fish Trap this fall. The lower lake is holding better numbers of large bass on main lake banks and lower lake coves and piles of driftwood and brush piles. Trout stockings for the week included Dewey, Fish Trap, Yatesville, and Carr Creek Lake tailwaters on October 4th and 5th. Many other locations across the district will be stocked with trout next week. For the most up-to-date stocking information, be sure to visit our website at fw.ky.gov.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week we stocked blue catfish and largemouth bass. Blue catfish were stocked in Carr Creek Lake, Yatesville Lake, A.J. Jolly Lake, Baltz Lake, Bullock Pen Lake. Largemouth bass were stocked in the Kentucky River. Good luck fishing and stay safe.